It was love at first sight. I know from the way she looked at me. Uh-huh. Her eyes said it all. Long days and nights we spent till she dropped the bomb on me. That's when she said she was unhappily married with children. And I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, and she's got love for me. Ooh, yeah. But she still belongs to someone else. Maybe in another life, things can be the way we both desire. But it's a catch 22. Cause even then, someone has to lose. And I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so. And she's got love for me. Oh, yeah. But she still belongs to someone else. Maybe in another life, things can be the way we both desire. But it's a catch 22. Because even then, someone has to lose. And I wish I never met her at all. Even though you tuned into Joe, no mother effing Joe. These niggas hate me. Oh, yeah. Cause they can't be me. So stay off my day. Joke, no joke. We here, baby. You know what it is. All right, let's go. Come on in, come on in. You know how we do. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on the holiday, even on the Sunday. All right. Happy birthday to the old man. All right. You know who you are. Happy birthday to the old man. June 80, June 8th. You know what it is. All right. Let's go. How y'all feeling out there? Y'all good? Got a little light now. I know I'm a little late out here in the wilderness, in the dock. But you know I wasn't going to let the day go by without y'all seeing the brother face. That's why I ain't post too many videos today because I know I was going to go live this evening. But y'all know how we do. Tomorrow we back. All right. Morning walks. You know what I mean? Evening talks. Tomorrow back in the Diddy trial. I will be live. So make sure you tune in. Jane Doe is still on the stand. She's still in the hands of the prosecution. So I can't wait for my boy. I'm hoping Brian Still is doing the cross on her because he is great. You know, we all want to see Brian Still do the cross. Choke no joke, come in, hit the like button if you can. I know it's difficult for some, but if you can hit it so the notifications can go out and notify all the real ones that Choke is in the building. These goddamn bugs. This weather is beautiful out here. I'm glad I waited. Feel good. I just came out the shower too. Cool me off. Been doing a lot of work today. It's my first time stepping out the house all weekend. I ain't go nowhere yesterday. I did run out and grab a bite to eat. Y'all caught that. That food was so good. I had come on, goddamn bugs. Uh, what I had? Oh, a crawfish etouffee. That joint was crack. Like I thought I was in love with the crab dip, even the shrimp, even the catfish. But that crawfish, woo, baby. First time I ever tried crawfish was in New Orleans, down in the Magnolia Projects. Y'all can see that on my YouTube. I was out at the substation, sitting out with the cuties. Shout out to my man, original hot boy Turk. I showed him a flashback video of me and Calio and me and the Magnolia hanging out when that was the first time I tried crawfish. I wasn't even up on crawfish back then. But yeah, I was showing Turk me and the Magnolia, and he knew every girl that that I was sitting there kicking it with. He knew all of them, and I think this is the time when he was doing his bid when I was out there. But he like, man, that's so and so and so and so and so and so, and he knew all of them. He is definitely original NO to the core, because I'm telling you, that brother knew all the hotties. You know what I mean? Called them by their name and last name. But that's my podcast partner. Shout out to B-High. All right, B-I-A-T-L. I will be back on B-High this week. We shot it last week. This is probably going to be one of my most personal interviews that I did on B-High this week. And this damn Diddy trial brought it out of me. But I ain't going to give no spoilers. I'll let y'all see it when it come out. But yeah, so today, was it today? I think it was today or yesterday. I had some I'm gonna call them Tupac thieves. I ain't gonna say their names or their name. I don't know their name. I could just see the name that's on the email. Um, and then they hit me from like this bogus ass Instagram. So I already know in my head somebody's over there, probably on the West Coast. Niggas is trying to set me up. Thought like I'm stupid or something. Like I don't know stolen goods when I see it, right? Let me sit over here in my spot. I got to see what the lighting look like. Damn, I should have brought my light. Damn, I wasn't thinking. I could check on my phone. Yeah. Let me see what we looking like over here. That looks crooked, but I can't see this software done uh I don't know what they did, but they ruined our capability. You know what? I'm gonna send them an email because they want. All right, let me see who in the building first. Oh, yeah, in the building already early. Okay, we looking good. It's enough light out here. Let me see. Hold on a second. Okay, I just made it worse. It's still crooked. I don't like when I look crooked. All right, let me see who in the building before I get started. Give my shout outs. Delilah is in the building, first in the building. What up, Delilah? Of course, KC's here, Kenyatta's here. Tasha Rain in the building, Aries 80s baby. Jay Glover, what up? My fellow Americans, salute. All right, Agent Nueve, that's Agent 9. Stephanie in the building. Hey, Stephanie. Fatima B, my man PJ, Jay Glover, Cinnamon, Wamgale. Lisa in the building, what up, Miss Tillman? Kareem Smiggity, what up? Mona Lisa, what up? Annan, what up? Stephanie, what up? Talk Loves Art, what up? Georgia in the building. All right. Zigzag in the building. Champion Gamer, Wham. Rude One. Courtney O, what up, Courtney? Kev V, what up? Professor B, what up? Tree, what up? Michelle Frizzy stepped in. You know she wasn't going to miss the party. Catherine, what up? Joke, no joke, man. We here. Relique, what up? Sabrina, what up? All right. Stephanie in the building. Markeith is here. It's a buggy night tonight. Jesus Christ. iMac, what up? Rob C's here. Okay, now we can officially get started. Rob C's in the building. All right. So, okay. So check it out. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. It's Choke No Joke, the legendary producer, director. All right. Y'all know what it is, right? Legendary videographer. So, I'm outside, as you can see. It's a beautiful day. It's nice, it's peaceful. It's gonna get dark quick, so I won't be sitting around here too long. But I want to talk about a few things. Get into some Tupac stuff. You know what I mean? Uh, Outside of that, I had a thought, right, about the Diddy case. How many of y'all, because I know I'm not the only person that's been thinking this since this trial and seeing everything that's been going on, right? I had a serious thought. Knowing how, now we know how freaky Diddy is, right? Um, there hasn't been no one yet in trial that exposed Diddy in a man-on-man situation, right? So we can't say that, but we know uh, that he don't have a problem seeing men naked, right? We know that much, right? He don't have no problem seeing other men bang his woman, and he don't mind watching. Uh, it was some other stuff that was a little creepy or extra freaky. You know, I'm talking about how they would have the men ejaculate on them, and Diddy would kind of like rubbing it or playing it or something. I don't know, right? But that's besides the point. A lot of us can't can judge in some aspects of it, right? Because we have made, many of us have watched porn ourselves. So you can't say that you watch porn before and you ain't never see another man's ding ding going in a woman. You may not have been in the room, but we all at some point watch porn, unless you just watching lesbian porn. You never seen another man's ding ding uh, on screen, uh, or even in a movie or whatever, right? So at some point or another, if you watch porn, you have seen another man have sex with a woman, right? Same thing with the ladies. They may not have watched a girlfriend have sex with another man, or maybe they have. Maybe they've been in a threesome or whatever, right? So women have seen other women's tatas, which is titties, or other women's uh, vajayjays from watching porn as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move from here. It's getting dark super fast. Um, so that part of it ain't really it's not really cringe-worthy is the word I'll use. Seeing somebody else have sex, because we've seen it in movies, we've seen it in porn. So that's not the part that's really cringeworthy. It's more cringeworthy the fact that he's in the room uh, and allegedly, you know, he likes to play in the guy's, what do you want to call it? Uh, Ejaculation, I'll say. We gonna move over to this where the light is at, because it's getting dark too fast. So I'm gonna go over to my little spot where the light is. Damn, shit got dark super fast. So my question is, now that we know Diddy had hired several sex workers to have sex with him and Cassie, or him and Jane Doe, uh, John Doe's baby mother. I know I could say names, but I'm going to keep it respectful until the trial's over. Then I'll say Jane Doe's name, because I wasn't in the courtroom. So I know that I could say her name, but I'm not going to say her name just for safekeepings, right? But my question is, if Diddy let these sex workers have sex with his lady, right? Would you think that he let the likes of Jay-Z, LeBron, uh, Jay-Z, LeBron, who else hangs out with Diddy? French Montana, um, Rick Ross, Ray J, seeing the baby, Fabulous, Meek Mill. Who else? Do y'all think that Diddy may have freak offs with the likes of these people, like the French Montanas, the Jay-Z's, all these people that was really, because now that we know what his lifestyle is, his sexual lifestyle, and he likes to see uh, the homies bang his ladies. Do y'all think that Jay-Z, Meek Mill, French Montana, LeBron James, Kevin Hart's, y'all don't think that any of these guys may have had freak offs with Diddy? And like, fellas, let's keep it 100. If you was hanging out with Diddy and he said, yo, you could bang Cassie, I ain't tripping, I just want to watch. You think all of these people that hang out with Diddy would have said no? You don't think at least one of them would have said yeah? Because, it's rumors about, uh, you know, women talk about men's uh, performance, I'll say, in the bedroom, right? So if you hanging around all these celebrities, and let's just say, a chick is telling Diddy, oh, man, this nigga packing, or that nigga know how to throw that thing. You don't think that Diddy has some celebrity friends that he could trust that could bang the Cassies or the Jane Does and keep the secret? Now, some of these dudes, I think he might have had intercourse with, right? Which didn't come out in the trial, but I wouldn't doubt that Diddy may have done stuff with men. You know, it's possible, but I think it's more possible that he let some of these celebrity guys probably bang too. What do you think? And I definitely believe that if they was doing that they was doing full swingers, there's a strong possibility they may have been doing full swinger swaps and things like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? He might have had a celebrity couple, do something with, one of his lady friends. But I would think that is highly, highly, highly possible. Let me tell you something. If I'm Jay-Z and I'm hanging out with Diddy and I'm already hanging out with this nigga, and we see how these niggas was running around like that, I wouldn't be surprised if they did something together. That wouldn't surprise me. That if him and Diddy did something together, because of what I know about the industry, right? But I'm more inclined to definitely to believe that Diddy would let a person like Jay hit. Especially you talking about, oh, Jay-Z's the only person that could call me Sean. Right? So, what do y'all think? Y'all think that's far-fetched? That French Montana may have let Diddy watch him hit maybe Sanaya Lathan or somebody? Is that really far-fetched to think that? It's just a thought. I'm not saying it happened. But that's a thought that I had today. I'm like, especially when if you go on my Instagram and go on my stories, because now that this been going, I've been putting a lot of stuff back in my stories that people may have missed. Right? And y'all remember how Jay and Diddy was hanging out tough? They going to the Rock Nation brunch together. Like Jay ain't pulling up with B. Like this nigga's pulling up with Diddy. Diddy taught him about the color mauve, which is that like metallic pink. You know what I'm saying? Jay acting like he was up on it. When we see the video, when Jay sitting there like Diddy, like, yo, what color is that? Nigga Diddy like, yeah, it is mauve. You know what I mean? Jay like, word? Then next thing you know, you see Jay rocking it. Jay be biting a lot of stuff. That is a swagger jacking ass nigga, right? Next thing you know, you see Jay rocking the same colored suit that Diddy had on, that Diddy done put him up on a while ago. And then it's this joint where it's a Jay showing up to an event or something, and one of the paparazzi dudes like, oh, yo, Jay, that pink suit is cool. Jay like, yo, it ain't pink, it's mauve. Nigga, shut up. Diddy taught you that, nigga. Diddy taught you that, and your ass went and swagger jacked and went to the Rock Nation brunch. You and your little homeboy that they was alleging that was your secret lover at that Rock Nation brunch. Him and Jay-Z got the matching suits, which is weird. As weird as when we seen Meek Mill and Diddy wearing the same goddamn outfit. Jay-Z and this nigga had the same outfit on, and they was together. You remember the little pretty boy dude with the braids? and shit. That gay, he just kept standing next to Jay the whole Rock Nation brunch. These niggas had the same clothes on. But besides the point, that's just a thought, the thought for the day. Do you think that Diddy had freak offs with some of his celebrity homeboy friends? Just a thought. I ain't say it happened. It's just a thought. If he could let these strangers, these sex workers, have sex with Cassie and Jane Doe, you don't think a nigga like Jay or Meek Mill or French Montana or LeBron James or any of these dudes that was hanging out with Diddy, you don't think he would let them niggas hit his homies? You think that's only for the sex workers? I don't think so. This is why everybody scattered like roaches when the lights came on. Like they thought they was gonna get pulled in. You know what I'm saying? Is that a reach? Or do you think shit? I did see Diddy and French Montana and Sanaa Lathan in that car, and she looked like she was wasted. You don't think he would have let Fab hit? Because remember, Fab act like he was scared of Diddy for a minute. When he was like, yo, you ain't party with me. You ain't party with me. Right? And then next thing you know, Fab got on the pink fur with the pink Jimmy Choo boots, the girl edition. And next thing, the tight leather pants with the mink that get cut up to here, the belly cut mink. You know, the girls rock the short mink over so they could show their belly button. Like Fab just started hanging with that nigga and just got weird, right? With his fashion. But don't mean he did nothing with Diddy. Hopefully, right? But you don't think he let Fab hit? All he want to do is watch and beat his meat, right? So a lot of y'all like, man, I ain't letting that nigga sit there and watch me. Nigga want to look at my ding ding. Well, you looked at another nigga ding ding in the porn movie. Don't say you didn't, nigga. You seen another nigga ding ding in the porn movie. Diddy just on the set of the porn movie. Diddy just like, action, action, right? That nigga seeing it funky fresh in the flesh, right? But is that far-fetched to even think that I don't think so, bro. I really don't think that's far-fetched to think. I think this is why everybody scattered. Because they probably thought they was gonna get pulled into that. Well, it look like y'all think that's possible as well. Right. So let me see something here. So we'll get back to Diddy, right? Um, Tomorrow we're more on the trial. That's just a thought. Now, don't go nowhere, y'all. If the screen might go black for a second, because I need to transfer what I'm about to show y'all from that phone to from this phone that I'm talking to y'all on to my other phone. Hold on a second. Don't go nowhere. All right, I'm back. Make sure y'all can hear me. 212. Okay, y'all can hear me. 212. Okay. Now, today, shout out to the 757 all my Hampton Road heads. All right, much love to y'all. Shout out to Richmond, Petersburg, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Suffolk. Much love to all y'all out there. All right, Mechanicsville, Newport News. Much love to the VA crew. All right, these damn bugs today, man. Right. So today, right, I get hit up with an email. Right now, straight up and down, I don't know who this person is, right? But I'm intelligent enough to know how to narrow it down and see that uh, there's some shysters out here, right? And it's some sucker ass uh, mother effers out here too, right? So today I get this random ass email talking about, yo, you want some unreleased Tupac stuff? Listen, man. No, I don't want no stolen Tupac stuff, right? So for the people that I believe is out here trying to send me some stolen Tupac stuff, I already know if I narrow it down who's trying to line me up, right? But I'm not stupid enough to be wanting anything that don't belong to me that I did not create, right? So I know that where this is coming from, right? In my opinion. I'm not gonna mention no names, right? So the person they send me an email, right? I don't respond to the email. Then next, they hit me up on Instagram, right? From a fake ass account, right? yo, I sent you an email. I wanted to see if you was interested in purchasing some unreleased Tupac stuff, music and videos. And I'm like, first of all, we all know who got all the stolen Tupac stuff, right? We all know who been out here selling unreleased Tupac stuff and death row materials and this, that, and other. We know exactly who the F this is, right? Or if you've been following the Tupac story long enough, you know who has his stolen stuff, right? So here these motherfucking effers trying to line me up, right? By trying to get me to even act like I want to purchase this stuff so they can turn around and be like, oh, Choke got some stolen Tupac stuff, right? So first of all, I am not, if I want anything Tupac, I know what goddamn store to go in to buy it, or I know what streaming platform to go to. If it ain't been released, it ain't for me to have, because I'm no thief, right? So they hit me up on Instagram and they like, yo, I emailed you, I got some unreleased Tupac stuff, this, that, and the third. I want you to, I want to see if you was interested in buying it. If you and that fat ass motherfucker don't get the fuck on, you know what I'm saying? Or little dirty niggas, if y'all don't get on, try somebody else, nigga. Don't try me, right? So I say to them, well, why don't you send it to Mo Preem? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna contact Mo Preem and see if he wanted it. They go, no! No! With a bunch of O's. No! Right? So they a whole bunch of no's. No! Right? And I'm like, why? I'm like, yo, you know that maybe the estate will want, if you got some Tupac stuff that's unreleased, maybe the estate will want it. You know what I'm saying? Because they, no, don't contact Mo Preem. No, don't contact Mo Preem. No, the estate, they stupid, they dumb, they don't know what to do. Woo, 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 woo. Where? Really? Okay. I'm like, well, oops. I already contacted him. I said, I'll send Mo Preem your information and maybe he can. No, don't do that. Look, I thought maybe, well, if you don't want the music, then maybe you could, you might want the videos. No, I don't want nothing. I'm good. I'm good, right? I'm not the fake ass niggas that ain't never had nothing to do with Tupac. Some of these motherfuckers ain't never met Tupac, right? To be out here trying to buy his shit. Bum ass niggas, thieves, right? So if you don't want to sell it to the estate and you telling me no, like you don't want me to contact Mo Preem, why not? That's his brother, his half brother, right? Or he can give it to his sister, right? So as soon as I said that, and they was like, no, right? No. And then now they trying to convince me that the state is bull BS and they ain't gonna know what to do with it, this, that, and the other, right? So I tell them no. So then they start sending me pictures of the stuff that they got. Who y'all think got this? Right? Who do y'all think got this? We know exactly where this is coming from and who's trying to send me and set me up, right? Oh, they like, yeah, I got some Dr. Dre stuff too. I got some Dr. Dre and I got some unreleased Snoop Dogg stuff. Really? Well, we know exactly who you stupid ass niggas are, right? Gang related, 97. We know exactly who this is, don't we, y'all? We know exactly who this is, don't we, y'all? So you trying to sell me all this Tupac material, right? But you don't want to sell it to the estate. Where would they get these pictures from, y'all? And look what else they try to sell me. Get out of here. Where would they get this chain from, y'all? Now, and look how many followers they got on Instagram and the people they following, all right? Now, we all know that I wasn't at death row. So where would I be popping up with all this Tupac shit out of nowhere, right? But we do know who has a gang of unreleased Tupac stuff. We know who has a gang of unreleased Tupac videos. And we know who has Tupac chains, right? So clearly, the mother effers that I don't F with, well, I don't F with nobody, really. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I'm like K Solo. You know what I mean? Right? You think that you're going to get me to even act like I want something so y'all can go out here and say, oh, Choke has some unreleased Tupac stuff, this, that, and other. As soon as I said, yo, let me call Mo Preem and see if Mo Preem want it, and they was like, no, red flag, right? Now, however, I sent all that shit to Mo Preem anyway. Little do you know, Me and Mo Preem is cool. Okay? So trying to contact me for some Tupac shit, anything about Tupac, I'm going straight to Mo Preem and his sister and the estate, right? Because a lot of y'all niggas out here is fraudulent, right? Motherfuckers is out here talking about who I know, who I don't know, this, that, and other. I know what I know, right? So you can continue to suck my nuts thinking you think you know shit. These motherfuckers don't know nothing at all, right? Niggas will go from praising me to hating me. It is a constant thing in the YouTube universe, right? 1 minute niggas is cool with you, next minute niggas is out here disrespecting your mother and all types of shit. So I already know, don't fuck with niggas in YouTube, right? Don't make no alliance with none of these fucking niggas, because they nut eaters, right? They'll be sucking your nuts 1 minute and then hating on you the next minute. So I learned my lesson from the Gene Squills. I would never trust any of you goddamn shysters out here. Jealous ass niggas. You know what I mean? So while y'all sitting around hating, I'll take my ass over to Dubai. I'll take my ass on a cruise. I'll take my ass here, there, anywhere, and I'll relax. I don't have to sit around and be over here trying to make an alliance with niggas I don't know. I learned my lesson from niggas, right? A lot of these dudes out here on YouTube don't have integrity, right? A lot of these dudes out here, period, don't have integrity. So for me, I'm not out here to make friends. I'm out here to live my life. I'm out here to make peace. So trying to set me up to buy some stolen goods, you got the wrong goddamn person. And I will never rock with anybody that is trying to sell me some shit that ain't theirs. What are you doing? Now, I don't know if this person is educated or not. I would think not. All right. How could they own this? Why wouldn't they want to do business with Mo Preem or the family? I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is you got the wrong goddamn person, bro. Okay? You got the wrong person. Y'all niggas, go sell that shit to the Compton Pig. Oh, he got it already. We know where that shit came from. We know what type of games y'all niggas is playing, right? But that's on that, right? Now, Vlad, I've been seeing, he's been watching, right? And I'm not mad at Vlad for watching me. I'm happy that he's watching because now I'm seeing that Vlad is taking a page out of my book and he's asking questions because he no longer believes what he was pushing. And if he was still believing that he solved the Tupac murder, right? And he believed that Orlando did it, It would be no reason for him to be bringing on Wack or any. I don't know why he asked Wack any motherfucking thing about Tupac, period. He was not there. He was not there. He never met Tupac. He wasn't hanging around Death Row when Tupac was alive. He was a little nigga. When we 25, we're not hanging out with niggas that's 15 and 16 years old. I don't know about y'all, but how many of y'all women that's 20 was 25, y'all was hanging out with the girls that was 15, 16? How many of y'all men right now that's 25 hanging out with dudes 15, 16? You're not. This dude was not around Death Row, so he gets a lot of free checks just because he's from the West Coast. This nigga ain't even from Compton. He's not even from Los Angeles, California County. But these niggas sit around and listen to this goofy like he was hanging around Pac. Like he was hanging around Suge in 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91. And if I go from 96, when he was 16, in 94, he was 15. 94, 96, he's 16, right? 95, 15, 14, 13, 12. He's 11 years old when these niggas started Death Row. You think this nigga was hanging around grown-ass men? And Pac was 25, 24 when he died. Suge got like 5 years on Pac in age. You think a 30-year-old nigga was hanging out with a 15-year-old? A multi-million-dollar man in his 30s, you think was hanging out with Wack, a 15-year-old, a nigga from way up in the valley, not even from Compton? And he got real gangbangers around him. The Herons, the Buntries, the Neck Bones. These niggas grew up in the neighborhood. These niggas is growing like Suge. Suge coming from college and in the entertainment industry, right? These niggas is on the block. This nigga Wack is fucking 11 years old. You think he was hanging out with Buntree, Neckbone, and Heron at 11? And these niggas is 30? 25? In and out of jail? Like, why y'all even listening to this dude? But let him get his money. I ain't gonna play a hate on him. Let him keep taking Vlad money. Vlad want to keep paying him to come up there and do interviews because he think that he knows Reggie like that, and Reggie was hanging out with Wack in 96 and 95 and 97. Reggie will tell you that nigga wasn't around. If he'll keep it funky with it, with the world, Reggie will tell you this nigga Wack never met Tupac. He never seen him in his life. But, however, let Vlad keep watching and getting these questions, right? Now, y'all know that I just did a video or live maybe last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, where Reggie says that Suge used Tupac for a shield, right? So I asked Reggie, which he's not going to answer me, how do you know that? Who could have told you that mother effing Pac was used as a shield by Suge, right? It would have only had been who, y'all? The shooter that could have told him that, right? It would have had to been somebody that witnessed Suge grab this nigga and hold him up as a shield, right? The only person that would have seen Tupac being held as a shield is the nigga that's coming up, walking up on the car, boom, 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 to go run back and tell Reggie, yo, that nigga used it. He tried to hold that nigga. He held that nigga up. He used him as a shield. right? Now, I'm going to prove to y'all that Wack don't know what he's talking about, right? And I'm going to prove to y'all that Wack either he better say who told him that, or I guarantee you, when this trial, he's a dumb nigga. He is dumb. The more I think about it, nigga, you already involved in the case. You tried to bail out Keefe D. Now you saying that you know for a fact that I guarantee you they gonna subpoena this nigga. Watch what I tell you. Yo, Vlad, thank you. Thank you, Vlad. That is pure though. That is pure. That is the purest cocaine that you could have put on the table for these niggas to sniff, Vlad. The more I'm thinking about it now, you did a great job, Vlad. Keep listening, keep watching to me, and keep taking my questions. Cause that was genius. Now that I think about it. Fucking Wack 100 is the nigga that tried to bail out Keefe D. He's already on record. He's sworn in already. Whether he wants to realize it or not, you're already sworn in on the case. They already know who you are, Cash Jones, right? So you go on Vlad, which we know the last time your ass got in trouble in the courtroom is because you was on Vlad. And they brought it up in court. Now you go on Vlad and you say that you know for a fact that Suge used Tupac as a shield. Brother, you fucked up. You screwed up. Now you on record saying it is a fact that Suge used him as a, don't you know you're going to get subpoenaed? And they're going to say, who told you that? What you think you're going to do, plead the fifth? Oh, now, not only that, Reggie, dumbass, is a part of the case. He already testified to the grand jury. Now he's on goddamn record on his channel, and a lot of us, I'm sure y'all grabbed it because I grabbed it. He says Suge used Tupac as a shield, right? Now, he's already in the case. He already testified in the grand jury. He is the prosecution witness, right? Now, the prosecution is going to have to explain to the defense because Carl Arnold is already up on Wack 100 saying that Suge used him as a shield, and Carl Arnold also has Reggie saying that Suge used him as a shield. So they're bringing that to court, right? Shout out to Carl Arnold, right? I ain't mean to blow up your spot, but nigga, don't worry, Carl, you good. You got all the way to February 2026. Please don't be mad at me for blowing this up, Carl, right? But you got Carl Arnold, who now has Reggie and Wack stating that Suge used Tupac for a shield. They're both, well, Reggie's already got to go and testify. Wack is getting subpoenaed from, sorry, Carl. Wack is getting subpoenaed just because he said that. They bringing his ass back in because, one, he already tried to bail out Keefe D, and now he went and made a statement that said he knows for a fact that Suge used him for a shield. So which shooter told y'all that is what y'all gonna have to explain come February 2026. Y'all niggas is stupid. But Vlad, keep feeding these whole niggas money. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Vlad, that nigga Vlad got the goddamn the Magic City gun, dollar gun. He just shooting singles on these hoes, right? These niggas is stupid, bro. No, they smart. They ain't stupid. They smart. They smart. They so smart, they stupid. Right? So, Carl, please do not be mad at me, Carl, for saying that. I don't know if I was supposed to say that. I don't know if I was supposed to say that. Carl, please do not be mad at me for it. Please. Please don't. But let me move on. They are going to have to explain in court under oath that how is it a fact that Suge used Tupac for a shield? That means they talk to the shooters, correct? Correct. Right? Now, let me show you. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. And I am using this content under fair use for criticizing, commenting, as well as researching the Tupac Shakur murder case, right? Courtesy of Vlad TV.
Implement everybody in everything. Yeah, except the things that we really want to hear about, which is the situations that he actually witnessed, like the actual shooting that left Tupac dead, where he saw the car that pulled up, he saw who the shooters were, and what else did he do? Did he use Tupac as a shield? Definitely. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, Keith, he never said that. Well, they pulled off.
Ha! Woo! Hold on. Didn't I always tell y'all that it was two shooters? Right? Didn't I always tell y'all it was two shooters? I told y'all. The Cadillac pulls up, pump shots in the back seat, through the back trying to shoot Tupac in his back. Right? Boom, boom, boom. Get on the side of it. Boom, 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 boom. And pulls off. The second shooter jumps out, runs up to the car. Boom, 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 boom. Right? How could my theory be wrong? These niggas talk to the shooters. You know why? Listen. Vlad, I know they call you the police. Great. I know where you got the questions from, but I'm glad you regurgitated and goddamn said it, nigga. Thank you, Vlad.
The things that we really want to hear about, which is the situations that he actually witnessed, like the actual shooting that left Tupac dead, where he saw the car that pulled up, he saw who the shooters were, and what else did he do? Did he use Tupac as a shield? Definitely. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, Keith, he never said inside. Because remember, they say Tupac tried to get to the back by the way of the middle opening. He just could never get to the back. I don't know why a dude is that you could never get to the back. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy situation. I mean, yeah, you know, a drive-by shooting. It was like literally dozens of bullets. He didn't pissed off friend on Reggie off. He better leave Reggie alone because Reggie got a Gatling gun over there. He better leave it. Reggie been letting stuff go every day. He just.
Y'all heard it? Okay. Is it two shooters or what? This stupid nigga. No, he's smart. He's smart. Carl, please don't get mad at me, Carl Arnold, please. You know what I'm saying? The prosecutors, they not going to use this because they want to try to convict Keefy D because they think Keefy D did it, right? And they don't want to go and lock up Pork Butt because of for orchestrating it allegedly, right? But if Wack and Pork Butt is telling y'all that Suge used him as a shield, right? When they have talked to the shooters, now he said Keefy D wouldn't have seen Tupac being used as a shield because they pulled off. Which means the other shooter is the one. That's why you see, I know it ain't nothing here, but I'm working in my head. The car's here, right? The windshield has a shot straight through the front, right? So if what Wack is saying, if they pulled up on the side, the car on the side pulled up, right? And bat, and they couldn't see nothing because they took off. If they can't see nothing, they took off. Who saw Suge use Tupac as a shield, right? The second shooter who's shooting at the fucking windshield and runs up on the car. Boop, 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 boop. Right? Right or wrong? Left or right? Once again, Carl, I'm not blowing your case, Carl, because you know the prosecutors, they not gonna do nothing. You got this. Please don't be mad at me for blowing this up.
What else did he do? Did he use that Tupac as a shield? He was selling drugs. This dude is on.
Right now, look at Wack's hand. He's showing you. He asks Vlad, what else did he do? And he does the motion to show that Suge allegedly held Pac as a shield, right?
Doing interviews, implementing everything. He was selling drugs. This really want to hear about, which is the situations that he actually witnessed, like the actual shooting that left Tupac dead, where he saw the car that pulled up, he saw who the shooters were, and what else did he do? Did he use Tupac as a shield? Definitely. Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact. You heard him.
I mean, Keefy D never said that. Well, they pulled off. You can't see that. Like, Keefy D can talk all he wants. Let me explain something to you. When something is ringing, you pulling off. You know what I'm saying? So you can't see what's going on inside. Because remember, they say Tupac tried to get to the back.
Who said Tupac was trying to get to the back? Who is they? Who is they? Carl, I know you're going to be mad, but don't worry. You got this. You got this, Carl.
By the way of the middle opening. He just could never get to the back. I don't know why a dude is that you could never get to the back. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy situation. I mean, yeah, you know, that's a fact. Yeah, crazy. Except the things that we really want to hear about, which is the situations that he actually witnessed, like the actual shooting that left Tupac dead, where he saw the car that pulled up, he saw who the shooters were, and what else did he do? Did he use Tupac as a shield? Definitely. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, Keefy D never said that. Well, they pulled off. You can't see that. Like, Keefy D can talk all he wants. Let me explain something to you. When something is ringing, you pulling off. You know what I'm saying? So you can't see what's going on inside. Because remember, they say Tupac tried to get to the back by the way of the middle opening. He just could never get to the back. I don't know why a dude is this statue could never get to the back. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy situation.
You'll never find another show like mine. No one can F with me in my investigation skills. Oh, I'm not bragging on myself here, baby. But there's no one else. There's no one else but you. No, Joe. Woo! I've been told y'all I was two shooters. And remember, here go the other thing. Dummies. Suge said he got a 45 bullet etched in his skull. Tupac got shot with a 40 caliber gun. Tupac got shot with 40 caliber. Suge got hit with a 45. Two different guns. On that note, I will say the magic words. Good night.
Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.